Hello, and welcome to Dragon Financial. Today, we will discuss options and how they work. Understanding options is crucial for successful options trading. In this video, we will cover why I like to trade options. However, it's important to note that options can be more complex and risky than trading stocks, so it's essential to learn how they work before diving in. The first thing we need to know is that options are derivatives, meaning their value is derived from an underlying asset, typically a stock. Therefore, it's important to have a general understanding of stocks and the stock market before learning about options. If you need a review, you can check out my Basics of the Stock Market playlist. I love trading options because they make trading fun, and no pun intended, they give you way more options to trade stocks. Options are essentially a contract that gives the buyer the right to buy or sell at a certain price for a specific period of time. And because the buyer has the right to buy or sell, it means the seller of an option has an obligation to buy or sell a stock at a certain price within a specific period of time. And guess what? It's your choice whether you want to be a buyer or a seller. You get the option to choose what you want to do. Do you want to have a steady income every month? You can do that with options. Do you want to reduce or even eliminate your downside risk? You can do that with options. Do you want to use leverage to buy a stock? You can do that with options. And I can't wait to show you how. However, it's crucial to learn the risk involved before jumping into options trading. Options can be extremely risky, and there's a lot to learn. So let's delve into the world of options together. We already learned that options are derivatives, which means they get their value from an underlying asset, usually a stock. An option contract typically will give you control over 100 shares of the stock for a specified time period. So, all options have an expiration date for the contract, which can be a day, a week, a month, a year, or even longer. There are two main types of options, a call and a put, which we'll discuss in depth soon. We also learned you can buy or sell an option. When you buy an option, you pay money or a premium to have the rights or control over that stock for a limited period of time. When you sell an option, you get paid money or a premium to buy or sell a stock at a specified price for a certain amount of time. Yes, you heard that right. You actually get paid for the contract, and you get to decide the terms. That is one of the reasons I love options. So, what can you do with options? One of the most common option strategies is to sell covered calls, which generates monthly income by leveraging an existing stock position. It's ideal for buy and hold investors because it allows them to receive monthly income on positions they already own. You can also use options for speculation. For example, you've read about that AI boom, so you want to buy NVIDIA, but it is way too expensive at $400 a share. Instead, you can buy an option that will allow you to control 100 shares of NVIDIA for a fraction of the price, and you can cash in on that AI boom. You can also use options for hedging. Your Apple stock had a nice run up to all-time highs, but you are worried. It might have reached its peak, but you don't want to sell. You can employ an option strategy called a collar to reduce or eliminate downside risk for a specified time period by paying a small fee. These scenarios are what initially interested me in options, and they may sound too good to be true, but many traders, including myself, use these strategies and more every day. However, remember that options trading can be riskier than trading stocks, so we have a lot to learn before diving in. There you have it, an introduction to the wonderful world of options. I'm a teacher at heart, and I can't tell you how excited I am to introduce you to options. My name is Brad, and I've been invested in the stock market for over 10 years. I'm dedicated to sharing my knowledge and helping everyone become better stock traders. If you find this information useful, please like and subscribe so we can get this information out to those who need it. If you are new to investing, check out my Basics of the Stock Market playlist here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.